time to wake up. This is what you need, entertaining and educating. It's Kenny Klein TV. Tune in, please don't delay. Entertaining while we educate. This is what you need. Hey, Kenny Klein TV, let's go.
What is up, guys? Hope everyone is having a great day. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. Welcome to another video. It is Monday, and today we are taking a look at Tyrant Terminator audits again. Now, if you remember, this is the gentleman that was trespassed from every DMV in Illinois, and still we have not heard anything back on that. I don't know if he's not doing anything about it or just he's waiting for information or what it is, but for whatever reason, nothing. Though, if you remember last week, he did go into a school superintendent office and he had an issue with how he was treated there. Well, apparently he has returned to talk to the actual superintendent. We're going to get into this and find out exactly how that went.
Actually here for two different things. To get another FOIA request, I was here a few days ago, and I was instructed to come back today to speak to I think his name is Pete Hannigan.
Yes, let me go get him.
Okay.
I'm assisting this parent right now, and she's
That's cool.
on the phone.
All right, what's your name, ma'am?
Andrea.
Annette.
Andrea.
Andrea. Okay.
Andrea.
How
you doing?
Are you Mr. Pete Hannigan?
I'm Pete Hannigan.
How you doing today, sir?
All right, man. How are you?
All right. Pretty much just wanted to come in and be able to have a dialogue with you about the events that occurred a few days ago. Obviously, you were aware you were on the phone with maintenance man Mike at the time.
Yes.
I was just basically trying to come in to see why was he instructed or the staff that they instructed to keep me locked out of the building, coming from your direction.
And so so public access is this room and the boardroom.
Okay.
And I can take back there, but in the back there, that's close to the public. So parents and stuff.
Okay.
All right, so he is already being pretty much told the exact same thing he was told the last time he was here, that you are not going to be going in the back, and that is that.
Yeah, so we have access. Yeah, so you have access to this area,
right?
And then in the back of the boardroom. Want to check it out?
Yeah, my only thing, Pete, was that because obviously you see these red and white signs that you guys have up now.
Yeah.
They wasn't there that day.
Yeah.
But they was put up when I was locked out.
Okay.
So Gabby, the young lady, she was great. She was like, once I leave with my student, you're full, go ahead and do what you got to do. So I tried to do that, and my rights were infringed on.
It's false. No way. Not this time.
That's a negatory ghostwriter. Whether the sign is there or whether the sign is not does not give you access. You didn't have access then. You don't have access now. They didn't have a sign up. But, most people, mostly all people know that in a place like this, if you're told you can't go somewhere, especially in, place dealing with minors, you can't go back there, right? I mean, what are you going to, this isn't like City Hall or the public library or, someplace like that where there's different areas where you might need to go to get access to certain, services. No, everything you need is up at the front desk unless you are a student or a parent, and then you will be escorted back there. Why is this so difficult for him to understand or anybody else to comprehend? Yes, they could have put a sign up there to make it clear, but honestly, the sign being there or not, you still don't have access.
The maintenance man and Mrs. Cook here that was here that day. So, like I say, today what I want to do is basically I want to see how can I go about filing a complaint.
Okay.
And I want to get another FOIA request. Sorry about that, sir. Get another FOIA request, and I want to inspect the video / photo that she took of me that day.
Okay. So you can get do you have a FOIA form?
No. Well, the thing is, I can inspect it as well. That's just the state law, federal law. I can inspect it and ask for a copy of it. So
So we have to get the FOIA. So then, because we have days to respond, so we'll
well,
get the
inspection
FOIA.
is instantaneous, with all due respect, Mr. Hannigan. So I can inspect it right away.
So I don't have the video.
No, Miss Cook does. She does.
She's not here. I don't have it.
Well, you guys will have to see exactly where she's at, in order to, because I have a right to.
She's not in today, so if we get the request, and then I'll work through our attorneys, and then be able to get you whatever request you're asking for.
I'm pretty sure, even if she's not, it's
I don't
the
have
onus
access
is on
to
you
it,
guys
'cause
to.
it's her personal phone.
Yeah, I
don't
know.
have access to it.
I understand, but maybe you know what? Then maybe because you guys obviously do have attorneys, correct?
Yes.
So maybe you probably should. I'm just being respectful. You probably should contact one or two of them just to see if that's the right information that you're giving me. Because
All right, so let's try and follow the logic here. Okay, so he wants to, quote unquote, inspect the photo that was taken of him on the gentlewoman's private phone, and she's not working today. So his brilliant suggestion is, well, maybe you should find her so I can inspect that. What? Who on earth does he think he is that he can just say, well, you guys, the onus is on you. You have to show it to me when I'm here now in front of my face. No, if they don't have it on file, then you need to fill out a FOIA request, and then they do have 5 days to get that photo for you. That is how that works. Most auditors know this. He's trying to trip him up with vocabulary by saying, well, no, I don't want to have a copy of it. I just want to inspect it. They still have to gather it. They don't have access to every employee's phone right off the bat and say, oh yeah, hey, yeah, what? Oh yeah, they're playing Sudoku. Oh, they're playing Woodoku. Oh, look, they're playing Forge of Empires or whatever it is they're playing on their phone. It doesn't work like that. Oh, man, this guy. Oh, guys.
if not, it's going to be
I'm
considered a
going to.
denial today. We don't want to go through that, Mr. P. Hannigan.
So I will connect with our attorneys. But if I can I'll get you a form. We can fill it out.
Okay. What about the complaint form as well?
So the complaint form, I'll have to find the complaint form.
Okay.
I'll get you the complaint.
And then, like you said, while you're doing that, I'll hang around and just wait to see, because probably should contact you guys as attorneys just to make sure that's the appropriate information that you're giving me.
Okay.
Because if not, Mr. P. Hannigan, be all due respect, it would be considered a denial
Okay.
of a FOIA, and that's a violation. We don't want to go through that though.
No.
So I just want to give you a heads up.
Yep.
Appreciate it though.
All right.
All right, TTA family. So that's Mr. Pete Hannigan. That the young lady, Mrs. Cook, was talking about the other day. So, he's saying that Mrs. Cook is not available, but that public record is supposed to be readily available for inspection. So,
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
we're going to see how does that actually work. So you guys stay in tune.
This is the FOIA. If you wanna, I'm getting the complaint form.
Okay.
So if you want to fill this out, you got a pen.
No, I'll actually fill it out and bring it back. She actually gave me a different one.
It's just this
the
is just
other
pulled
day.
off of board docs.
Oh, okay.
It's the same form.
Is it? Because it looks different from the other one she gave me the other day.
Yeah, it should be the same form.
Okay, so and then you
Then we have
said,
5 days to respond from the FOIA request.
well, that's when you're asking for copies, but
Yeah.
you have to respond instantaneously when it's an inspection. So I'm asking to inspect the video that she took of me.
That's too damn bad!
Okay.
That's different.
But I don't have the video. So that's why
Yeah, I know, but you have to obviously possibly try to see how can you obtain it then, sir?
Yeah.
Because
I'm not gonna be able to do it right now.
the law says you have to.
Breaking news, this just in. If you want to see the personal phone of a picture taken of you by a public employee, if that public employee is not there, you have the right to make the people that work there, their supervisors, call them in, say, you come on down. Even if they're on vacation in Greece, it doesn't matter. This guy wants your phone right now so he can take a look at the picture that you took of him. That is the law, apparently, according to Tyrant Terminator audits. Fortunately and unfortunately for him, that is not the way it works. They need to gather said photo and then they will give it to you. He's trying to trip them. I don't know if he thinks he's some lawyer or something. That's not how this works. They have to gather the information. If it's not readily available, they have to just, let's continue.
You not me.
Yeah.
Just the law.
Okay, I'll call.
Yeah, just to see, just to make sure,
Let me call.
All right. We're gonna see what you're gonna do because, like I said, the law states that we have a right to ask for copies or inspection. So we'll see once he come back out. As you guys can see, TTA family, y'all see that sign right there? There's no public access beyond this point. Employees only. Obviously, those signs were just put up the day we were here. See, there's another one on this wall. And there's one on that wall also. And there's another one right there. So, like I said, that affirms the validity that day. Obviously, I was okay to be past those points.
Nope.
They put them up when they locked me out. So, guys, stay in tune. I'm still waiting on Mr. Hannigan to come back out with an answer. Stay in tune.
So I just got off the phone with our attorneys.
Okay.
So I need you to fill out a FOIA request by
Okay.
law. So like we have 5 business days to respond to you. So that's any public record, like
So-
video, audio.
Okay, so the attorneys that work for you guys told you that regardless if you did convey to him or her that I'm just trying to inspect it and don't want a copy.
Yep.
And they still said, fill out this form.
Yep.
Okay, by any chance, can I have that attorney's name?
It's from Robin Schwartz.
Robin Schwartz.
Schwartz. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna still do that, but I know that it's invalid. But my whole thing is that day. Why did you instruct them to not let me back in the building?
Because this is close to this. So we have access to this.
Okay,
So we have this, but in the back, we're not open to the public.
right. So I wasn't allowed back in at all from your direction.
It was miscommunicated. Like, so your access is the boardroom
Right.
in this area right here.
That's correct. So what I'm saying, when I was ringing the doorbell the other day, I wasn't allowed back in even this area. Why?
That, I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying it's a publicly accessible area.
Yeah, this is a publicly accessible area.
But you, obviously, the superintendent told them not to let me back in.
We didn't tell them to let you not back in. I said we can't. It's closed, like that back hallway there.
Well, you just
It's
admitted
closed.
it that you did.
No, we have access.
The first time I said it, you was
We have
like,
access.
I asked you, why did you do it? And you told me why.
You're asking about letting you back in the building.
That's correct.
Yeah, I'm saying back. You're allowed in here.
Right.
I didn't instruct them not to allow you back in this area.
Well, okay. Well, you just admitted that you did, but that's cool. My point is, when you put those signs up, obviously they wasn't there that day. They wasn't.
Okay.
We seen Miss Cook put them up. So obviously when I was in here that day, beyond that point, I was good to go. But it's been restricted because I was beyond that point.
Okay.
Afterwards. So what I would need is, I definitely would need a complaint form. I got to file a complaint on everybody that was here that day. And who was your boss?
The school board.
The school board. Okay, great. Is it anybody specific I should contact? Because someone that's directly over you.
It's the 7 school board members, the elected officials.
Okay, great. Okay, so like I said, I need a couple of complaint forms.
Okay.
If you can, I thought you was coming back with those. Okay. All right.
All right, so there you guys go. He ends up getting his complaint form. It's a long video. He does end up going down to the regional office of education to get another complaint form, and he does end up calling the regional superintendent and having a conversation with him, and again told that, yeah, they have 5 days, and he just goes about his complaining thing, all that. The regional, he's very nice to him and, respectful, and, it was a positive conversation. It wasn't a horrible conversation. and it made a lot more sense than what we just saw. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think about this guy's interpretation of being able to come in and inspect a picture on a employee's phone, even if they're not there, have them having to go and find them and get that information for him because he's there right there and now, and he wants it then. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. All right, guys, hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and we will see you again on another video. Peace.
We've only just begun.